Hi everybody, welcome to the Unschooling Lifestyle. Today I'm going to record this video from the outside, from the balcony of my hotel. I'm in Salt Lake, and I thought the mountains are such a beautiful background that I thought it was worth having them the whole video. So I'm going to do just a quick talk of what unschooling is not. And I'll talk just from my experience when I learned about unschooling and learn about, what kind of the philosophy, what unschooling is, like learning without a curriculum. I immediately went to okay, freedom. And I think I wrote a post about how our struggles were with traditional homeschooling, about trying to teach, right? And trying to use this curriculum and having these lesson plans and whatnot. But then I felt unschooling was giving me the freedom to not do that, which it did. But then at the same time, it's not a free-for-all. So it's not free-range parenting to where okay, you're on your own, find out what is it that you like to do and then just come and tell me. It's kind of like, you give choices and you provide experiences and then you talk about them, and you find a balance between your needs as a parent, because half the time everything that we need as parents is put in the back burner, and what they need. So it's a lot of conversations. From experience, I can tell you that my fears around technology have subsided, but it has been through a lot of self-work and just talking about what's important to them and why is it that why is it important to them, in the sense of video games or technology. How can we make that into a connection, and then finding something for them to explore beyond that. So that's one thing. So it's not a free range parenting to where you're just completely absent from them, from their life and from their processes. It's actually quite the opposite. You're very involved and lots of conversations take place. And this is where your values really come into place and find what's important to you. For example, being on time is super important to me. It's part of my job. So we talk about being on time all the time. We may not get up at 8 o'clock in the morning every day, but whenever we're going somewhere, we talk about how important it is for us to be on time because someone else is waiting for us. And I remember having a call with a person that was trying to put a retreat in Costa Rica, and I was thinking about going, and it was something for the parents. It was yoga and meditation for the parents, and it was kind of activities for the children, right? And he asked me, he's like, well, will your children be okay getting up in the morning? And I'm like, it's not that we don't get up in the morning every day at the same time. It's just we just take our days as they come. And sometimes we get up super early when we have to travel, for example, or sometimes we get up at 10 o'clock in the morning. And that is just a rhythm that works for us. And similar to you, you will find your own rhythm, but it is through conversations, through being present, and that's basically what I usually work on, more, because it's so easy to get carried away with our phones, with our, whatever we're doing. So because our needs are important too, but it's just finding the balance between those two. So I hope this is helpful to you. It's not completely just you're on your own. So it's so cool to, when I talk to them and find out what they like and if they would like to do something. So sometimes they say yes and sometimes they say no, and I just move on to the next thing, and we just take it from there though. So thank you so much for being here. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions about unschooling, post them in the comments, and we'll try to address them in a different video. I hope you enjoy the view. I'll see you later.